tonight especially, I just want to say that for people living with Tourette's, it's us around them that help define what their experience is. So to quote the film, they need support and understanding. Thank you so much for this. It means the world to me. I can't believe that. Thank you.
The spotlight was on the BAFTAs, but the biggest headline came from an unexpected and deeply uncomfortable moment. During the ceremony, broadcast by BBC, a person with Tourette syndrome shouted a racial slur inside the auditorium, triggering shock, confusion, and a swift apology from both the organizers and the broadcaster.
Good evening. Delroy and I are delighted to be presenting the first BAFTA of the night for a vital part of movie making.
Within minutes, BAFTA and the BBC issued apologies, calling the language strong and offensive and stressing that it was not intentional. The show's host, Alan Cumming, addressed the audience directly.
You may have heard some strong and offensive language tonight. If you've seen the film I Swear, you will know that film is about the experience of a person with Tourette syndrome. Tourette syndrome is a disability, and the tics you've heard tonight are involuntary, which means the person who has Tourette syndrome has no control over their language. We apologise if you were offended.
Earlier in the night, Cumming had already introduced one of the guests, John Davidson, a Scottish campaigner living with Tourette's. His life story inspired the BAFTA-nominated film I Swear, but what was meant to be a moment of awareness quickly turned into a global talking point.
Johnny D!
It's called Tourette syndrome. I say things that I shouldn't.
What can you do? Do you want to come in for something to eat, John?
You wanker. Well, it's nice to meet you too.
The controversy also cast a shadow over the film's success. British actor Robert Aramayo took home two major honors, Best Actor and Best Newcomer, for his role portraying Davidson. Yet the celebration was dominated by debate, discomfort, and difficult questions. What exactly is Tourette syndrome, and how much does the public truly understand about it? Ed Palmer, Vice Chair of Tourette's Action and someone who also lives with the syndrome, spoke about the fear many people face every day.
It's a very authentic, very sensitive portrayal of one individual story with tics and Tourette's. So we always say if you've met one person with Tourette's, you've met one person with Tourette's. Everyone's story is going to be different. But it's a really powerful portrayal, and it gives some really good examples of when it can be most difficult, when the tics are so invasive that life can become very difficult, very overwhelming. If you're so used to causing offence or upset or distraction to people, or so used to getting all of these comments that sometimes the only way it feels that you can survive is to shut yourself away and to isolate yourself, and the film really draws out on that as well, and the power that comes from acceptance and understanding and being able to self-advocate as well. So I would really implore anyone with any interest in the condition, understanding the condition, but also who just wants to see a really fabulous, heartwarming film, to see the I Swear film.
The incident has also revived discussion about how society reacts in such moments. Should audiences respond with understanding or outrage? Where does awareness end and accountability begin?
I do not wish to diminish for a moment the distress and the upset that was caused by what was said, but I also hope that, as I say, this can be a springboard for understanding. It has had a huge impact on my life, particularly around exam times, for example, is a period of great stress. I've chosen a career where I've got lifelong examinations, and there are periods where my tics get really bad and have a really huge impact on me. But through education, self-advocacy, support with friends and family, I have been able to overcome a lot of the barriers and hopefully been able to, achieve a lot and certainly feel as if I've fulfilled my potential. I have a career that I love and brings me huge satisfaction. And there are many people with tics and Tourette's who with time have also overcome their difficulties, their symptoms, and have achieved a great deal. You know, a neurosurgeon, art collector, now some really famous singers, performers, artists. And there are many strengths that come with the condition as well. We know it co-occurs with other physical health and mental health conditions, but it also co-occurs with certain traits, like being more creative, being more empathetic. So it can sometimes be a little bit of a hidden super.
Forcing the conversation even further is the example of Louis Capaldi. The singer has openly spoken about his Tourette syndrome, using music and humor to cope. But in 2023, he announced a break from touring after his symptoms became difficult to manage, highlighting the real impact the condition can have on daily life and careers.
For me, it's like one of these things where I try not to learn too much about my Tourette's, because then I find that it gets worse. Like, if I read about it, the more I read about it, the worse it gets. So I try and stay sort of ignorant to some of it. But yeah, it's just been one of these things. And some days it's fine, some days it's a lot worse than others. But I just kind of have to get on with it, unfortunately. That's just how my life is.
So the BAFTAs 2026 will be remembered for more than just winners and red carpet glamour. It became a moment that exposed both the reality of neurological conditions and the gaps in public awareness. The apologies have been issued, the explanations have been given, but the bigger question still hangs in the air. Has this uncomfortable moment created real understanding, or just another viral controversy?